Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Chanel and Johnny meet for a night out at the bistro. She ran late from a wardrobe fitting, and he had been in production meetings all day. She expected they'd see more of one another, but Johnny insists that will happen when he started directing his lovely wife tomorrow. They order some champagne, and he surprises her with a star charm on a necklace, stating soon she will be a famous star. They had a great supper and discuss how they are both starting new jobs together. Chanel notes that not only is the supper delicious, but it's also nice to get out of the war zone their house has become. Chanel feels for Gabi and Stefan and hopes they can get past Stefan sleeping with Ava. Johnny doesn't think it's possible and confesses Gabi had revenge sex with his dad. Chanel asks how he found out. Johnny explains that he walked in on his dad and uncle arguing over it. Chanel assumes Stefan went nuts, and that was hella vengeful of Gabi. She wonders why his dad did it. Does he dislike his brother that much? Johnny feels his dad has been a wreck since his marriage split up. Chanel notes EJ may have sparked an all-out battle. Text reads, "Subscribe to Soap's Days of Our Lives newsletter. Get breaking news alerts, daily recaps, exclusive interviews and spoilers sent straight to your inbox. https://cloud.email.soaps.com/signup." Johnny proposes they focus on the show and not his messy family. He asks if she's nervous. Chanel admits she is and wants to make him proud. He knows she'll perform well and will be terrific. She is concerned about having to do the tango. Johnny adds a choreographer will be there, and he happens to be an amazing tango dancer as his dad taught both him and his mom. He offers to demonstrate her some of the basics, and they hit the floor. Everyone applauds once they conclude their tango, and Johnny praises her a fast learner. They return to their table, and Chanel thinks they should go dancing more regularly. However, it's time for this beautiful night to finish, as they have an early morning. Chanel and Johnny get home and learn from the fire marshal that a bomb was set off in the tunnels. Johnny says his dad will have to fill them in. At the hospital, EJ continues to sit with Gabi. He thinks she needs to relax, and he should depart, but she doesn't want to be alone right now. She still can't believe her great assistant tried to kill her. She would have succeeded if not for EJ, and she questions how he knew they were in the tunnels. EJ claims it was luck. He spotted blood on the fireplace poker, and the secret door was open. She exclaims, "Thank God you did." They embrace. EJ sits with Gabi days. Gabi apologizes for being emotional. He claims she almost died, so she's allowed to be a little rattled up. Gabi reveals that when she believed it was all over, she kept seeing Ari's face and thinking about the last time she saw her. She believed she'd never see her kid again, and that was the most terrible part about it all. EJ asks if he should call Will and Sunny, but she wants to do it when she's feeling stronger. She misses Ari and wishes they didn't live so far apart. EJ said ideally, that will change one day. He asks if there is anything else he can do, but she responds he's done so much for her already. She owes him her life. Lying in a hospital bed, Gabi reaches out for EJ's hand as he sits at her bedside. EJ comes clean about his discussion with Stefan this morning, who thought they had sex. He left him hanging, but he can't push his brother too far since he has him in a bind. Gabi claims Stefan suggested payback and wonders what he's done. EJ tells her that Stefan has offered to testify regarding Nicole's kid, and Paulina is ready to dismiss him again. Gabi offers to tell Stefan the truth that they didn't have sex the second time to see if he'll back down, since she owes him. In Ava's chamber, she tells Stefan there is an APB out on Connie, and she bandages his wound. Ava claims he saved her life, and she'll never forget he put his life on the line for her. He says he was coming to apologize to her and thinks accepting his apologies is the least she can do for saving her life. She guesses she can forgive him for being a jerk, but he has to let her take him to the hospital to get that cut looked out. He complies so as not to offend her anymore. As Connie tries to sneak off into the night, Jada shoots her rifle at Connie from behind her and urges her to drop the knife. Connie does, and Jada places her under arrest. Connie wonders how she discovered her, and Jada explains they traced Gabi's phone. She breaks the news that Gabi and Melinda are still alive. Connie frets. As Jada bags the bloodied knife, she questions whose blood is this? Stefan and Ava appear, and Stefan admits it's his. They give her a brief explanation of what happened and that they are headed to the hospital to have Stefan looked at. Jada says she'll need statements from everyone, but for now, she's taking Connie down to the station. Jada accompanies Connie to the station, and she sees Lee's cardboard cutout. She wonders why her love is here and asks if they are arresting Lee, too. Jada snarks, "We can't arrest a cardboard cutout lady. He's evidence." Connie cries because Lee hasn't done anything wrong, and neither has she. Jada tells her that she killed Lee and Everett and attempted to murder Rafe, Gabi, Melinda, Ava, and Stefan. Connie insists she did none of those things, that Lee is okay and standing right there. Jada tells her that Lee doesn't appear to want to protect her and drags her off. Connie shouts, "Sit tight, Lee, I'll take care of everything." Jada brings Connie into the questioning room and proposes she sign a confession, but Connie won't unless she has a lawyer present. She accuses Jada of trying to intimidate her, as on Law and Order. Jada says she is trying to get her locked up for life for murder and trying to kill Rafe. Connie confesses she never would have gone after Rafe if Bobby hadn't forced her to. Jada realizes Bobby was innocent after all and one of her victims. She can't believe she killed Bobby and framed him for stabbing Rafe. Connie maintains she never said that, and she can't use that against her in court. Jada tells her they have an airtight case against her, and she'll pay for all the awful things she's done. Back at the hospital, Gabi asks EJ whether there's any word on Connie. He offers to find out and urges her to rest while he steps out. In the hall, EJ is making calls when Stefan and Ava show in. He sees his brother's bandaged arm and wonders what happened to him. Stefan alleges a whack job attacked him. EJ asks whether it was Connie and informs them that she tried to kill Gabi and Melinda as well. He fills them in on what transpired, and Stefan hurries to Gabi's room. EJ comments, "I guess someone is still hung up on his wife." EJ fills Ava in on what Connie has done. Ava wonders if Melinda is present, as she owes her an apology. EJ bumps meets Ava at hospital. Ava informs EJ about Stefan saving her life, and EJ remarks she and Stefan have been inseparable these days. She maintains he is her buddy and insists their night together was a major mistake. She makes it obvious that nothing but friendship is going on between them. EJ comments, "If you say so." Stefan runs inside Gabi's room and sits by her. He heard what happened and embraces her, praising God that she is okay. She embraces him back. Stefan swiftly pulls away and wonders how seriously she's harmed. Gabi says she was knocked out by the blast but is actually okay save for some scratches and bruises. Stefan feels sorry he wasn't there for her, and if he only knew what Connie was up to. Gabi says none of them knew and confesses Connie killed Lee and framed her. She explains Connie was fascinated with Lee and blamed her and Melinda for the fact he didn't love her. She asks what happened to his arm. He explains Connie tried to kill Ava and slashed him instead. She wonders where this occurred, and he reveals it was in Ava's room at the Brady pub. Gabi lets out a big huff. Stefan Gabi hug days. Stefan insists it's not what she thinks. He went to apologize, and he had just hired her back at the bistro. Gabi becomes outraged that he hired the lady he cheated with back. She asks why he had to apologize to that bimbo. Stefan says EJ riled him up and didn't deny that they slept together again. He's not proud, so he urged Ava to help level the score by sleeping with him. Stefan visits Gabi days. Gabi calls him a son of a bitch. He knows it was bad, but she slept with his brother twice. She says him, "Once, you idiot." She says she lied about the second time and asks if he really thought sleeping with Ava would solve matters. He says she made it plain that she didn't want to work on their marriage. Gabi shouts that she still doesn't and urges him to get the hell out. He leaves, and she tosses a pitcher of water at the door. Gabi tosses water days.